Hey, what's going on, guys? Dudes that own Lamborghinis, travel bloggers, girls with big, what do they all have in common? Instagram likes, social media followings. Today we're going to be going over how exactly to prevent yourself from being mentally affected by looking at the social media numbers. Well, firstly, as soon as you play the comparison game, you lose. You just do, that's it. We all do it, there's no preventing it, and it's a mental game, right? So it's ingrained in our psychology as humans to become envious when others have something that we aspire to be, and understand that everything on social media is someone's highlight reel. It's rarely the ugly, it's rarely the gritty, or the BTS of how that came to be. Once we understand that, we can use it to motivate ourselves and not demotivate ourselves. It's easy to look and be jealous, but instead we can define the talents that have made them grow to where they are and take that as inspiration to project into your own brand or art or whatever. I'm out of breath, man. I'm talking a lot. Out of shape. I'm sitting. I've been sitting all month. I think that numbers are just numbers at a certain extent. But if you have 100 people that are looking forward to talking with you, looking forward to the next work you release, people that are going to support you no matter what, I would take that any day. A fun little game you can play is just trying to make 1 to 2 genuine connections per day, whether that's on Instagram, DMing people, whether that's taking people out to coffee and picking their brains, whether that's emailing people. If you try and bring value to someone, chances are that down the road, they'll bring value back to you. If you are the business, as an artist, as an entrepreneur, understand that social media is just a tool, right? It's just a marketing tool. That's all it is. If you use it wisely, you can spread information and awareness about whatever message you're conveying. They will care about what's going on, but not if you're not talking. And you have to be consistent with it because there's a ton of stuff going out on the internet. If you're consistent, the message will resonate. I would recommend taking the 100 true fans over the 30,000 pity likes, perhaps social media agency likes when it comes to making a real connection with someone. And that's what you really want. And that brings us to our next point, is asking yourself if you're playing the long-term game or the short-term instant gratification game. And if you're in it for the long term, then it shouldn't really matter in the short term. It should be measuring against those achievable goals today and knowing that they'll all add up in 5 to 10 years, 20 years. Think about it as you're laying the bricks to build this skyscraper.
What skyscrapers are made out of bricks, Andy? I have no idea, but you get it. It's about the foundation. It's about the foundation.
And one great way of wrapping this all up is thinking about your yearly goal, right? Your monthly goal, your weekly goals, and write it down and execute against that, because we're wired for progression. We want to see ourselves get to a new place, right? And if you break it down into small tasks, then it becomes a lot easier. And honestly, how good does it feel when you cross something off a list?
Ooh, it just gets me going, baby.
So you have that list, measure your goals against that list, because that's progression. That's building you as an artist, you as an entrepreneur. That's building your brand. It's all the behind the scenes work that actually matters to get you to where you want to go. So take a step back and appreciate how far you've come already, but also look forward and plan it out. And the only thing that really matters now is execution, right? So try not to look at all these fancy pantsy people with their fancy pantsy stats and their fancy pantsy cars and their fancy pantsy travel, and just appreciate what you have and continue building, because that's all you can really do, unless you have a ton of money. And thanks for watching. Do the things that people do and stuff. YouTube and Instagram, follow me, reach out and have a conversation with me, because I'll be talking by myself anyways. I might as well hit record. Have a great day.